Chapter 13, Trial and Improvements, the higher course, page 187 onwards. There's only one section, 13.1, Trial and Improvements. I've done a load of them in the foundation course. You've got to click on the link above my brain and go for these. Now, this is only grade C, but AQA are saying that a couple of questions I want to do are grade B rated. Well, they're only grade B rated because they're totally awkward, and this is what I want to do. There's question 6 on page 187. It says the equation, so I'm going to write the equation right now, so x cubed minus 4x squared equals minus 5. Now this equation has two solutions of x between 0 and 5. Okay, so I've got two solutions, so basically x is going to be between 0 and 5, and I've got to find both answers essentially. Okay, use trial and improvements to find these solutions and give your answer. Now listen to this. Give the answer to 3 decimal places. In really old AQA papers, I've only ever seen 2DP come up. And here we have a grade B question. We're told to give answers to 3 decimal places. Well, I've prepared this question because I don't want to make a mistake on the, on the screen right now and keep messing up. So I know we've got 2 answers between 0 and 5. So what I did first of all was to actually write down, trial, and then the calculation and the comment, just like before. Use this straight line facility, which is really good, like that. Drag that over there. We'll have a again, I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to use, even though I've got it in front of me. Still, doesn't matter. Something like that would be fine. Alright, so let's just get on with this then. Right, what I tried first, I said, right, let's just try x equals 2. So I'm substituting x equals 2 there, so I've got 2 cubed minus 4 lots of 2 squared, and that gave me exactly minus 8. Now, of course, that is too small, so that is my comment, or too low. And then I tried x equals 3. I substituted 3 in the x, in the usual routine. 3 cubed, take away 4 lots of 3 squared. That gave me minus 9. I obviously jumped the wrong way, too low. So I've got to go between 2 and 3, I think. Let me just try 1, see how that goes. So 1 cubed, take away 4 lots of 1 squared. That came to minus 3. Oh, definitely too big, or too high is better, isn't it? Now, right, too high, too low. I'm between minus 3 and minus 8 to access minus 5. My answer is going to be between 1 and 2. Right, so then I went for 1.5. So this is my trial. Okay, just keep pumping them in like this. And that came to minus 5.625. And that's obviously too small. That's not too bad though. And then I thought, right a minute, let's just take it a little bit lower, see what happens. Oops, that should be 1.4. As follows. So 1.4 cubed, take away 4 lots of 1.4 squared, and that gave me minus 5.0. So close, 0.96, but still too low. Again, the target look is minus 0.5. What I'm going to do is just pause the video, write up all the answers, and then do some of the important stuff at the end when we come to having to decide between 2 very close possibilities. So I'm pausing now, and I'll be back, in an instant. Right, I told you I'll be back in an instant. Look what I've done in no time at all. I'm incredible. What I've done is just remove this central line here, separating the calculation and the comment, because it's getting all too messy. I've also drawn a line where we finished off before I paused the video, and I've done the rest of the calculations here. Let me just talk you through what I've been doing. Well, 1.4 gave a result that was too low, so I went to 1.39. I'm allowed to go to 3 decimal places, but 2 would do for now. So I substituted 1.39 into the equation and ended up with minus 5.042, still too low. Then I gradually worked down, 1.38. That went too high, so really I knew my answer was going to be between 1.38 and 1.39. So logically, I went for 1.385. Again, using that value, I've trialed it and I got minus 5.016, still a bit low. So then I brought it down a little bit, x being 1.3 1.384, still a bit low. I tried x equals 1.383, still a little low. Look how close we are to the target of minus 0.5 exactly. Then I tried x equals 1.382, still a little low. Look at that, it's 4 decimal places, 5 decimal places, almost bang on. So I had to go lower still. So x is 1.381, and there it is. I've substituted, I've got a value of minus 4.9948, but it's too high. Therefore, if I just highlight this for a moment, I've got a choice of this one or this one, and you've got to demonstrate that you can choose the correct value, either that one 1.382 or that one 1.381, without guessing. So I want to demonstrate this up here. You've got to do some calculation. So let's just test this one. I want to judge this value against minus 0.5 and this value against minus 0.5, and the value that gives me the smallest difference, that is the smallest distance away from minus 0.5, that will be the x value. That will give me the best estimate for the value of x, the best solution to that equation therefore. So let me just have a look. If I look at minus 5.00018 and I want to compare that with minus 0.5, I get a difference of, because I've calculated before, the difference is 0.00018. Alright, now I'm going to test this one. Minus 4.9948 compared with minus 5, and the difference is going to be, that means you can do a subtraction on your calculator. The difference is 0.0051. Now you can see this number, though it's very, very titchy, is a lot bigger than that number, because it's 0.00018. This is only 0.0051. It's in the order of, let's have a look, I don't know, it's about 10 times bigger, 10, 5 and 1. Let's just say 20 times bigger, roughly 20 times bigger. Either way, it's bigger. Therefore, this is closer. So I'm going to say that's the one I want, and this is closest, and therefore my answer is going to be that one right there. X equals 1.382, and I hope my head's not in the way of that final solution. Let me write it here again then. So closest answer, or closest solution, if I write it here, hopefully we can't miss, X equals 1.382, and that's it. Now I'm going to stop that video, and if I have to do, I will do another one. I'm going to stop this one because it's a little bit long, and we'll see you soon.